This is a Schalke series. But for today, should I say, I still can't speak, I'm on no sleep. Today will be a day for this kit and this scarf. If I can get it around my neck. I'm not going to wear it like this all video. But if you've seen on my Instagram, on my Twitter, both are linked down below. And of course the YouTube community tab, Grimsby Town. My club have done it the hard way. There's the easy way, the hard way, and actually, in fact, there's the Grimsby way. We won in extra time against Notts County, extra time against Wrexham, and extra time against Solihull to clinch the National League title. And I was there to witness it. Honestly, apologies on no video yesterday. I was just in the moment. The second time in my lifetime that my club's actually won a trophy and, of course, got promotion. Let's keep going, shall we? I think you might know which series comes next in FIFA 23, as welcome back, guys, nevertheless, to episode number 7, I'm pretty sure it is, of the Schalke career right here on FIFA 22. Getting a bit ahead of myself, I know that's a long intro, dramatic, but we make it dramatic, doing it the Grimsby way, as if you haven't seen the previous episodes, and the community tab, and the links down below, like I said, voice is slightly going, but make sure you click them, you can see all the updates of yesterday, I got recordings, I got pictures, and I just cannot function properly. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, as today, the games are, well, you should have watched the previous ones. You subscribe to the channel as well. Forget to say all that. As the calendar. Let's calm down a little bit, shall we? We, spoiler alert, had a couple of bad results in the last episode, but we've got our business done in January. And today we have Bayern Leverkusen, Bayern Munich in the league, Stuttgart, Holstein, and Wolfsburg again. As I think we're going to be playing Bayern Leverkusen this time. Stuttgart and Kiel again, because I do want some wins. We will simulate Bayern. We've literally just played them in the last episode. And of course Wolfsburg. We got the win in the simulated game against. This first game against Stuttgart is a big one as well. They are just level on points with us. Wolfsburg below us, Holstein Kiel the relegation, but we struggle against relegation sides. And Leverkusen doing well in third, 11 points in front of us. Got to get the team ready. You can see it's dead on its feet after the last game. We've only got a 4-day turnaround. We've actually got a loan offer in here. Outside of the window, Levante wanting Marco Meyerhofer. I think that's an acceptable one. There's no loan to buy on that. Of course, he's got a high release clause. But he is not getting played really here. That will be our third right wing back going out on loan. But got to do what you got to do. Because I did save a lot of players to play in this league game from the Bayern Munich one. Da Costa was dead on his feet, so Becker comes in as it's Ortega in between the sticks. Barreto, Maxto and Palsson. Becker, Cristoforo, Latza and Chanaloglu at left wing back, with Zalazar supporting Pieringa and Adamu, the new strike partnership, which is flourishing for the moment. Hopefully it can get back on form, because it has dipped a little bit in the last month, of course. We're at home. Bayern Leverkusen. Can we get 3 points again? So let's see this Leverkusen team we're against. It is Hradecki in goal, Bakker, Smalling, Ramsey and someone else, Amrabari and Andrich, De Thomas, Kostic, Diaby, and Florian Wirtz still up front. Good team. It's Kosowu, who's now at right back. He was centre. Jonathan Tah dropping out. A couple of changes since last time we played him. And I think last time was a draw. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we lost to him. I might just be thinking optimistically at the moment, because that's how my mind is working. I'm just thinking absolutely all about yesterday for me. It'll be 2 days ago for you guys right now. Diaby on the ball. He's trying to dribble at us a little bit. Passes it into Florian Wirtz with a shot straight away. And he scores 4 minutes in at the Veltins Arena. Now Ortega got a hand to that. But it still slipped in. Good finish as well. Very good finish. Turns inside of his man. Tap. And then he just stood it up for himself very, very nicely. And Florian Wirtz is the first goal scorer in this one. Look at that for a strike. There's a lot of talk here in this one about the retiring Simon Terode. He's 34 and he will retire as Florian Wirtz has got another. What's going on with us? Actually, I think I do remember these thrashed us 4-0. We didn't draw with them at all. And now I've remembered because of how good they've started this game off. Look at that for a flick and look at that for a volley. Leverkusen doing us in. Shouldn't be dominating the way we are being, as now Latza. He's got a run around him of Zalazar. That's a good flick on to Canaloglu, who's got a bit of a gap and the pace to beat the right back into the box. And Adamu. Big chance presents itself, should I say. And he prevents it from being took advantage of. It was a terrible strike as Adamu trying to keep this one. And Wirtz has gone down, the number 27. Zalazar to play on though. He went down off his own back as Adamu's fit through. And Radecki. What a save from the goalkeeper right there. We should have had a goal. He must have got back up, the player. As Cristoforo with a smart turn. Finds Adamu again. Can we get one just before the half-hour mark? Pierre Inga running in. Cristoforo tries to get underneath it. Chances are coming. Hopefully they are anyway. As Amrabari. RDT. Kostic. Back into Di Thomas. Now Florian Wirtz again. He stayed on the field. Diaby's out wide. The quick Frenchman. He has to go back into Kasui. That's a good tackle from Latza, and that's a pass forward, a drilled one into Pierre Inga. Adamu keeps it himself. What can Adamu do right here? He's tried to accelerate a little bit. Gets it down the line. That's a good ball, you know. Latza, what can he do? Pulls it back. Hakan, or not Hakan, but Canaloglu. That's a good ball to Pierre Inga. Adamu wanted it one more on. We're absolutely dominating on possession right now as Amrabari in a fight with Pierre Inga, who comes out on top. Cristoforo. Zalazar making a little bit of a gap. He's got the fullback at the side of him. Went himself. Radecki tipped it over, but was offside. And I'll tell you what, we need a goal in this one as Bakker now into RDT. Good turn in the middle. Florian Wirtz. Andrik, we can't let it be 3 as there we go. Half-time 2-0 down still. Not the result we want. And we've got to try and improve. Just take more shots. We've had plenty of the ball. So let's get at them. Cristoforo with a good turn right there and a pass straight through into Latza. That's got to be a handball from Andrik. No, and they're going to attack from it. I thought it was as Kostic. We know he can deliver a ball, but that one is terrible. They've got the ball straight back anyway, and Florian Wirtz gets this chip through the middle. And now it's 3. He's onside as well. Let's get Adamu off for Bootler. Looks like game is gone. Leverkusen, our bogey team. Really shouldn't have let them score that one. It's chipped over the top. Kept onside by Victor Paulsen. And it was Cristoforo who gave up possession. And we've paid the price. Very unlucky as Latza into Cristoforo. He will try and put a ball out wide here into Becker, who tried to put him around the corner. Unfortunately couldn't. Now Pierre Inga again. He keeps the ball through to Cristoforo. Zalazar. Zalazar's got a man right behind him. Pierre Inga looking for a bit of a gap, but it's just trying to take anything. Still not a good performance from us. And I'm actually trying the hardest as Pierre Inga. Run of Zalazar. Still not reached him. That might reach Bootler though. Here we go. Here's Bootler. That's a foul. That's a tactical one as well. And he's off the field, is Bakker. A red card for the defender. The left back is off. Didn't expect that. Just a tangle, but I think he was last man. So probably the right decision as free kick. If we score here, I don't know if we've really got time, but we could try and get another maybe, as Latza is going to take this one, the Austrian. Get plenty of power and a little bit of curl. It's a decent position for it, but he's put it over. And that's a chip over the top for Leverkusen late on in this one. And Ortega, no. How has he been beaten to that one? It's 8-0 on aggregate against Leverkusen for both legs. 4-0 again, this time 10 men. Left by 2 defenders, the left or the right centre-back and the right wing-back. And the left winger is just in there to head it home. 4-0. Hearing me as Amiri onto Florian Wirtz. And now Amari whacking this out wide. It's onto Olayinka through to Andrik. Andrik puts it out wide onto Kostic. That's a good tackle though. And Cristoforo fizz that forward for us to try and run onto. We're going to get on this with Bootler. Bad pass from Chris Smalling. And he's through the middle. Defender's not putting a tackle in at all. Storms in. Still hasn't scored it. I mean, how do you hit the crossbar? It shows the team must be low on confidence. I mean, they're getting thrashed 4-0. Of course they will be. And now they'll have probably lost the last 4 if this one is a loss. As Hincapi down the line onto Olayinka again. 2 minutes left of this game. Down the line again. Got to get a tackle in. Palsson slides in. It's back post. It's Kostic who wins it. Good save. Still should be nowhere near as Matondo to come on and hopefully see this game out as a 4-0 one, which isn't good. Playing in central midfield, but he's got a run on forward right here. Here he is, Rabbi Matondo. Easily around the back three, who just seem to be invisible. Rabbi Matondo hits the post, and Arnie Harit, are you okay? Couldn't even say his first name then. My voice is going and my mind is going because I'm thinking, how have we lost 4-0? How did we not score? Back to the training ground we go. And that sees us stay 11th as teams around us have lost as well. But that will take us from the gap between us and I think it's 6th or 7th. I forgot. It's 6th. Of course, they are now 8 points clear. Augsburg over Frankfurt and Hertha Berlin. Good on them. As we go into this next one, Kaminski departure is confirmed. He's joining Augsburg at the end of his contract. Now that's a little bit surprising, but hey ho, the Polish one will move as we play Bayern Munich in the league this time. Could we get a result in the simulation? We've done it before. We're going to take Becker out for Da Costa. Hopefully he can see this one out. His fitness seems to be a bit of a worry. As can we put Matondo up front for Adamo? Didn't have an impact. Of course, Matondo higher rated for the simulations. Latza's gone down one as well in the midfield. I've just noticed that. Hopefully Wijan can get back soon from his long-term injury as Bayern Munich at the Veltins Arena. How do you actually make that up? Zalazar with a yellow card and a brace, more importantly. 2-0. We have nilled top of the league Bayern Munich at home with less possession, less shots, less chances. From a 4-0 defeat, 4 on-the-trot losses. Why couldn't we have done that in the cup? Anyway, I'll be nice to the boys. 2-0. Did not expect to be seeing that one. Manager rating skyrockets. We're on track again. We move straight on to Stuttgart now, who are below us. They've picked up 2 defeats in the last 2 games. And I'm thinking about simming Holster Kiel now and playing Wolfsburg because they're on the march up with us as well as our goal difference is terrible. Still, I mean, we want to improve that if we're going to push the 7-point gap now between us and Augsburg. But I think we should try and make a difference, and we should try and play Wolfsburg when the time comes, as Berlin have played a game extra and only are a point above us. So definitely a win in this game could move us up. Same team that beat Bayern, of course, we've got to play it here against Stuttgart at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. And it's Müller in the goal, Mitchell, Anton, Vivian, Malo, Forster, Endo, Buetas, Castellanos, Tomas, and Furyk as the front 3. Stuttgart a team I always think it can go either way again, so let's see if it can go our way today. That's Victor Palsson in the defence, passing it into Latza. Now into Cristoforo, got a run at the side of us, but Cristoforo will still keep on going through the middle. He's got a man in Rabbi Matondo at the side of him, and here is Zalazar through bodies. Wanting to continue the form from his 2 goals against Bayern. Corner ball, however. We'll do the run near post. And we'll whip it in just into a decent space. Header 1. Punch was missed. Buetas had to be there. And we have fouled him. Close though was that. As then it's a ball over the top. Into Castellanos. Through into Tyreek Mitchell out wide. Castellanos again. Trying to whip one in. Hitting Barreto straight in the feet. Latza. With a good, should I say, but risky nutmeg as Da Costa straight through the middle of the park. Latza pushes this out wide now into Chanaloglu. Can we get this forward? Yes, we can. Rabbi Matondo trying to disguise the pass around the corner. It's a tad unlucky as... Is that giving us a foul against us? How can that be giving us a foul against us? It was a tackle as they're going to whip a ball in the box. Cristoforo away. Pieringer tries to get it off Vivian, but it falls to Frederick. Ortega puts it onto his post. That time he has managed to, well, not tip it wide, but tip it onto the woodwork. And what a save that could be. Can we counter from this? Latza through and forced to tackle in, but big chance for Stuttgart. And what a save. What a save as Thiago Tomas turns. Now he turns again. He's got a bit of a gap. Finds Castellanos. Stuttgart has definitely started off better as Barreto lets Ortega just pick that up from the bounce off him. Definitely not a pass back. As Chanaloglu through the middle into Latza. Now Cristoforo goes out wide himself. Da Costa What can Da Costa do right here? Pieringa is in behind. Here he is. Marvin Pieringa looking to put it at the back poster. Rabbi Matondo, but headed away. Latza keeps it alive. 1-2 with Da Costa. Back into Latza. And just flashes it wide. Big chance as Castellanos now. Half an hour in. Been an even game, you've got to say. Da Costa, that's bounced off him and he's got injured. Has our new starting right back. Referee blows the whistle straight away. Must be a serious one. Made the decision to put Becker on the bench ahead of Michka, so that's paid off. Still, one of the new signings going off is never a good thing as Tim Becker head down into Pieringa. And now on to Cristoforo with the side run of Becker. Now Pieringa again. Can he put that around the corner? That's an ask of Matondo, but he gets there. Cristoforo on to Becker. Stands up, ready for the cross, but Mitchell with a block, headed down, and it's behind us. Just got to keep pushing in this one, and hopefully something will come. As Salazar into Latza, little bit of a gap, still will keep the ball comfortably. Cristoforo, Matondo, here's Latza again, and Muller with a save. Good save, it's our Austrian who's making all the threats at the moment. As we'll try and whip this in again near post, it worked last time. That's definitely not near post, but we've won the header. And Palsson wide. Half-time message must be to keep on going with our attacks. Yes, possession's 50-50, but they're not getting as many chances we're actually creating at the moment. We've started to create quite a few. As Mitchell into Buetas. That's through the middle into Thiago Tomas. Now back again. That's a sloppy one though. Cristoforo and Latza to work it together. Can we get one before half-time? Anton with the block. One added minute, which should be over. Don't let them attack, please, referee. Why we're letting them attack? There we go. 0-0 at the Mercedes-Benz. A bad foul on Cristoforo in this one right here as yellow card for Tyreek Mitchell. That means we've got to get down this right-hand side. Maybe force him into getting another one as Cristoforo into Salazar. I see the run of the left wing back and that is a beautiful ball from the Uruguayan. Straight into Chanaloglu. Not the greatest pass back. Still we press on as Cristoforo looking for a redemption arc. Didn't have a good game last time out as this is through to Rabbi Matondo. And the Welshman's put it wide. Big chance for the youngster. And still, he fails to impress in game. Seems like a given goal as Pieringa with a smart turn right here. He'll put it into Salazar. He hooks it back. It's Matondo's chance again maybe. And he takes this one. Rabbi Matondo rifles it into the bottom corner. And we are in front away from home. I take back what I said. Look at that. Ball around the corner's a good one. Cuts back and fired in. Come on. What a good finish as Malo through into Fudrik. Don't let them get back into it. Maxto slide to try and block that. What a tackle. And how was he given that as a penalty? How was he given that? Is there a handball in it? Because no way is that a spot kick. No way is that a penalty. Maxto, if we'd get a different referee, I'd say do that every single week. What a tackle, but now Stuttgart with a chance to get back into it. A game we have dominated. Ortega against the... Oh, and I thought Tomas wasn't going to score. I'm going to say against the kicker. But it's gone in. Level again, undeservedly so. Not a penalty and should have saved it. Look at this. So close. So close, but yet so far as Tomas tried to put that through. Barreto with the block. Let's get back at them. We want 3 points. We want to keep on pushing on and threaten the top 6 if we can. Don't want to be a mid-table club. Don't want to be surviving relegation. We want to progress rapido as Anton with the pass through to Castellanos. Mukhtar now looks out wide. Don't let them rob this though. 20 minutes left. Endo with the 1-2 into Fudrik. It's to Tomas and Ortega with a save. Too easy for him right there as Haritz, come on. Needs to improve his performance as does the Moroccan. Has head that away. Pieringa does. Falls to Fudrik. Now into Endo. Weaving. Ducking and diving. Now Fudrik again. Gets a bit of a tackle in. We're going to chase this down. And he's kept it in with a very smart turn. Harit with a block though. Let's move quickly, shall we? Pieringa, Latza, Matondo. Here we go. We've got a man on the outside. If he makes a run, Chanaloglu, come on. Harit's going to slowly dribble this, and maybe we don't use him. Straight through to Matondo, but a sloppy ball. Harit really not performing in this one as Fakir. That's an easy turn on Maxto. Not the greatest from him. He's gone to the right-hand side. The wrong option in my choice, but he's still got past us. Across the box, Becker just got there. Maxto, whack that. We do not want to lose this. We don't want to really draw it, but that's through to Fakir, or whatever his name is. Furik. I don't know, as that's a block right there, and we've got to get this away. Cristoforo onto Becker. Now on to Pieringa. Matondo making the run through the gap as well. Rabbi Matondo, can he make himself a hero with 2 goals? Let the defender catch him. Not great, as now Endo. And they're going to run at us again. Here is Endo onto it's Fakir. Fakir, who's on the wall, as Ortega's going to whack this into added time. Pieringa with the nod on. Matondo on his back, but defended as well. 1-1, and we deserved to win that. We really did. Undeserved penalty makes us settle for a point. And Danny Da Costa dislocated shoulder, even though he was clutching his knee. And it's only 2 months, actually. Compared to 7, that is a really good blessing in disguise, as he's always unfit anyway. 10th still in the league. We didn't take the chance to seize the gap over Berlin, but we keep moving. To Holster Kiel we go. Hopefully get a win in this simulation, go to this last game against Wolfsburg and pick up good points in a vital 6-point reel, looks like. Kiel just before this one in 18th. Now rock bottom. That means changes usually. I've changed the bench. I don't want to change it too much. I am going to go with the same team apart from Becker. Maybe change it up against Wolfsburg. Or I might fit Delgado in there. Just so we've got a bit of rotation. Don't change the defence or goalkeeper. Although Farman's amazing. Adamu will stay on the bench. Molina and Schwartz on the bench for this one. Maybe the other players come onto the bench for the next one, the more experienced heads. As these are bottom of the league, come on, pick up the 3 points. You don't believe it, do you? We beat Bayern Munich, top of the league. And Lorenz, Pieringa got one for us, and Vereit, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced V in Germany, makes us lose to bottom of the league. You just can't script it, as now Wolfsburg are above us, and we're fighting to try and get above them again. Great, the gap is 7 points still, but if we would have got the win in Stuttgart and then the win last game, it would have been a 4-point gap, or not even a 4, but a 2-point gap. It's a big chance as, hey, at least we've got a big player back. Thomas Wijan seems to be back in training, still that means he's 2 weeks away, but that's good. It means we've got our starting player back actually, of course. Latza probably on his way out this season. Wijan very good on loan last year. And Matondo has trained to be a striker. I don't know how Pieringa is 75 rated with them stats. I mean, they are shocking stats, but he's still higher up than Matondo. I don't get it. He must be doing something right, as we'll put Molina back in the reserves. He's going out on loan, of course, hopefully. And Tony Schwartz, but Harit's not been doing well. Might as well play our permanent youngster instead of Harit, who's probably got his eye on another move elsewhere, because he is not doing well. We've got his monthly scout report. Players are fit for this one. Wolfsburg we go. And the team we are against is Castiles in goal, good keeper, Brooks, Lacroix, Martinez, Grifo, Campbell, Schleiger, Baku, Barnes and Bricallo supporting Nemecha. Good team that, I know they are high up now, 9th, but still should be higher. Don't know how they've been fluttering around the bottom, like us to be fair, but I know our squad is still in high development mode. As Zalazar into Pieringa. Let's get started in this one. Bit of a dodgy tackle, that one. But we'll keep on going. Chanaloglu across to Matondo. Bit of an acceleration. Keep the ball. That's a good back heel. That's a good pass into Latza, who's down this line. Chanaloglu gets it back. Tries to whip one in. Got to be handball, but we'll play on. Keep it alive. Edge of the box. Cristoforo turns out. Went for a shot. A bright start. Very bright as Becker. They had a shot which was way wide, so we've got the goal kickers now. Latza, good in the move right here. Let's get this out wide. There we go. Chanaloglu, ball roll into Matondo. He's got this supporting run. He can get it back, and Rabbi Matondo trying to battle through himself, but just intercepted. Can we win that? We do actually get it to one of our players. Matondo, again more acceleration. Tackled, took down, but it falls to Pieringa and saved by Castiles. Good save as well, so we'll go for a crowd the keeper this time. We'll put it just in front of the penalty area. Maxto is up there. Lacroix's at the front post. Maxto staying down, but hopefully he gets back up. Bader back to Zalazar. Now Palsson. They're all coming out of the box, pushing forward. We need to get at them whilst I do that. Maxto into Becker. Now edge of the box it, please. There we go. Pieringa, Matondo with a smart turn. Straight to the keeper. Bit of a panic shot, as a bit of a panicked throw as well. We are all over them. They're all over the gaffers. Now Becker into Pieringer. Pass on to Matondo. That's one more on to Latza. Hit that first time. Just wide. He cannot score for Toffee. Just needs to get his head a bit more on it as that's a ball over the top. Grifo. Nemec's turned us. And of course, utter domination for us. And Wolfsburg go up the other end with their first chance of the game and absolutely smack it home into an open net. Just our luck. Very poor. They are the team on form. And they're proving why. Ball in. That was an easy turn. Too easy on Barreto. And then just an open net, like I said. All down to no marking as Campbell. On to Nemecha. Javier over the top. Baku. What can he do with it? He's a good player, is this Baku, and he's around us again. Ball into the box. Header that, please. There we go, Becker. Campbell still gets it away. Barnes into Javier. He's through for two. Through for two. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Someone's got the speaker out as well. Just too easy. Leaves us with a big challenge in the second half, that's for sure. As can we try and make it less of a challenge? Matondo not with the smart turn. And now they've started to dominate. Now they've got a comfortable cushion, I would say. Javier through us. Barreto getting there. Latza. Matondo, please make that move. That's a decent ball into him. And he skied it. Unbelievable. Changes have been made as we go into this second half. But still, got to keep on going. Nemecha into Campbell. Now Javier across. Barnes. Nemecha. Tried to get a tackle in. Still it's gone round us. Bracalo out to Baku. Bracalo again. Come on, keep marking up. And how have they managed to get on top? That's a bad tackle, that. Can he go into the book, please? Salazar on the ball right here as he's cut inside of his man. On to Latza. Space opening up a little bit for us. Matondo making the wrong decision. You should never pass it to the man he passed it to. Matondo was not in a good position as Bootler's come onto the field. And he could have a big chance. He's turned the man. And he has turned it past the post. How is the chances? Stefan to run down this line as well. They're going to counter-attack from their goal kick. So basically, it's not a counter-attack as that's a bad pass from Javier. Salazar forward. Matondo not reaching it. Stefan now onto Bricalo. It's through the middle. Campbell, we're chasing shadows a little bit. Come on. Got to get back into this game. Not concede another. Nemecha steadies himself and makes it 3. And we are down and out. What is happening? I mean, I'm trying to be angry, but I can't really be angry because I'm thinking about what happened in real life. But come on! Looks like another measly season if we don't step us game up. I mean, this game's probably already gone. Maybe if we try very hard, we could get a point, but that's unbelievable, even for me, I would say. So yeah, got to step up these games. Try and reach the promised land of the top 6 at some point. Maybe new signings are still to be made because it looks like we're not keeping goals out. And this might be proven further here. Bricalo! 4 goals to 0 at home again. Very good, is it? Beat top of the league, lose to bottom. 2 4-0 defeats either side of it. Not good. At least we got a point against Stuttgart, that's all I can say. It's Cristoforo. Running at the side is Becker. Might as well try and get a goal, but I don't want to waste the player's fitness. Tony Schwartz now on the field as he's got it at his feet. Latza. Matondo, who's not played his part. I mean, he's done a lot of running, but for nothing. Pongracic with a pass forward. Think he's the sub. Bracalo. Javier again, he's a right player. And Campbell, the same. Of course, moving from Leipzig. Good signing that. Stefan. Seemed like a club on the way up. How they've absolutely demolished us right here. And Matondo through Bootler. Still can't get onto it. Matondo, he's going to probably run and release the ball wrong. Yep. Again, he does that. He's done that too many times in this game. Going to be dropped 4-0. We are going to be dropped down that league table after that. Again, dismal showing. That means we start next episode out with what could be a relegation 6-pointer instead of a pusher honour. They are 4 points behind us. Actually, we're very close to the relegation zone. 4 points. Bad goal difference. Very bad. Looks like it might be one of them seasons again, but we've got to be up for it. Make sure we make some good signings and somehow push on next season. As thank you guys for watching this episode. I mean, it's been a mixed emotion. Angry at the gameplay, but of course, not angry at all by the fact Grimsby Town. Let's just get the sharp a bit, the scarf a bit sharper. I can't even speak after yesterday. Grimsby Town are back in the Football League. And again, I'll say it again. If you guys are voting for what save you want next year, of course, by all means do that. I love it when you guys vote, but I think I might know what my first save is. And I think you guys know what it is. Stay tuned for that. Of course, it's going to be a couple of months away. Take care. In a bit, like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell. And as well, race to 6.5k, which is not far away. And peace.